Alright guys, welcome to another Let's Watch / Talk where we check out the new trailer for movie coming shot, and today we have the newest trailer for Superman. So let's watch it together and we'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Superman. The most powerful being on planet Earth. We finally meet. Now, as planned, I'll destroy you. And of course, that reporter you always do interviews with. Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
Wrap it up.
Good luck with that.
Make a move, Big Blue.
Buckle up.
They chose him. Let them die.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
And there we have it guys, that is the brand new trailer for Superman, and my first take on this, I gotta say, is there's a lot, and I can't help to think, but what will be the first scene in this film, because this isn't a intro to Superman, this isn't like a startup to Superman, he's already Superman, already. So Clark will be Superman, and getting his suit, and suiting up, of course, fighting crime, and fighting aliens, and just all these different characters meeting. Of course, we have the heroes, his other heroes, meeting up with his friends, and also meeting up with different enemies, and also facing Lex Luthor, and just a lot. Like I said, a lot. And it looks cool. It looks good. They did a damn good job. Good job, James Gunn. High five to him. And we'll see where this goes. This seems like a really, really good start to the new DCU, but will it keep this hype? How long will it keep the hype? How long? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this trailer, about the film. Are you guys excited for Superman to come back to the big screen? But I know a lot of people still miss, of course, Henry Cavill, but that's a whole different discussion. We're here with the brand new Superman, guys. Brand new Superman, brand new trailer. Not a lot of crypto. We did not see crypto in this trailer. I don't think so. But I did see one thing that I'm excited for, and I'll say some other stuff too. But did you see the lady in white that was next to Lex at the very beginning? Or just him going into the Fortress of Solitude? That has to be Miss Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher! If you guys know, you know. If you guys watched the original Superman with Christopher Reeve, come on guys. I love that stuff. I love that line. I love Gene Hackman. And that's a nice segue to this part. That Lex Luthor voice is not convincing me. I'm sorry, but it's not convincing me. Maybe to the other parts. Maybe. Not the part when he started talking. That did not convince me. That's just me, though. That's just my take on it. You know, I will say one thing, and that is the specific line he said about going after his loved ones and the people who raised them. Actions speak louder than words, guys, and we know how Lex thinks, and we know how smart and evil genius he is, right? So, I mean, if he goes after them, that'll be insane. I would say props to him as an evil guy, as a bad guy. That is the way to go. But of course, it has to be done properly and in the DCU, in this version DCU fashion, not the way we saw in the previous iteration of the DCEU. Okay, no, we won't talk about that. well, let's just go more to the comic book route, either the comic book route or the comics route. Animated stuff. Definitely feeling the animated vibes. I said this before in the previous trailer that we covered for Superman. Definitely giving me DCAU vibes, the DC animated universe vibes for sure, especially with all the different heroes and different characters in this film. And I'm excited for all of that, to see all of that, the interactions and everything. But I'm just curious, how is it going to start? So that's my curiosity is peeking there. I was like, what will be the first scene? For example, will we get an intro audio line from, let's say, one of Clark's parents, and then we see Superman flying? That would be a pretty damn good intro, good start to the film. And then him going into action, straight into the action at the very start of the film. That would be huge, a cool start, in my opinion. That's just an idea I threw out there. But my bad, let's go back to Lex really quick. And actions do speak louder than words. So if Lex does something like that, something very serious like that, then that would definitely boost me as a fan for this version of Lex. Because I like Gene Hackman, of course, also when Smallville, come on, when Lex versus Superman in Smallville, a lot of people say the Lex from Smallville is like the best iteration of Lex that we've ever had. So, there's that. But also, I did like Superman Returns. I did like that one. That one was pretty solid as well. So, yeah, that's it, guys. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this trailer. Let's check out the premise. The premise is the film explores Clark Kent / Superman's journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his adoptive human family in Smallville, Kansas. But that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the duo of Lois and Clark, or Clark and Lois, of David Corenswet as Clark, and also Rachel Brosnahan as the one and only Lois Lane. Okay, so the duo is back. The duo is going to be here. Of course, we'll see them interact a lot, and also, of course, her interviewing said Superman, said superhero, right? So we'll see that, and that's going to be nice and fun moments. And also the fact that Superman is very expressive. He's not some quiet, I don't want to say brooding, because that's like Batman style, Batman-esque, right? But definitely serious. He had his serious moments, the way we saw the Zack Snyder version of him. But here we get to see him more, we get to see him hurt. We saw him bleeding. We saw him getting hit by the sun and going through that whole moment. And also Mr. Terrific saying, hey, what are you doing? He's his reaction, come on, it's very human-like. So I definitely like this more expressive and human, I guess, right? Superman. I like it. I definitely like it. And I can't wait to see other moments when he plays Clark Kent. Because, hey, I want to say one other thing really quick, just to before we keep going with the cast, is the fact that we haven't seen a lot of Clark in modern, or at least the last couple years in film, in the big screen. I don't think so. If I go back and think, no, I don't think we have. And personally, I kind of do miss that. I definitely did like Christopher Reeve's films because of that. Because we get to see a good amount, at least I think so, a pretty solid amount of Clark Kent. I think so. Him being a human, his relationship with Lois Lane, I think it was Lois or Lana Lane. So, a lot of that stuff. Yeah, we did get to see Smallville. I get that. But that's like Superman's younger years. I'm talking about later when he's working for the Daily Planet. Him interacting with Lois Lane or Lana Lane or whoever, right? Or heck, even the boss or Jimmy. So, all of that I'm hoping we get to see more of. But at the same time, I do want to see more Superman. So maybe a 50-50 perhaps. We'll get to see that. But also we have the next character here being Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult. He's been on a hype train ever since I don't know when, for a lot of years now. So he's been kicking butt. So good for him. We also have Eddie Gathegi as Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific. We have Anthony Kerrigan as Metamorpho. Okay, that's cool. Nathan Fillion, of course, as Green Lantern. Guy Gardner. Okay, that's cool too. Heck, we get to see Green Lantern. That's great. And Isabella Merced, which she's been kicking butt as well. Some people have been, hating the look here for Hawkgirl, but yeah, she's Hawkgirl, guys. That's huge. And to cap it off, we also have Pruitt Taylor Vince and Neva Howell, plus Wendell Pierce as Perry White. which is the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, but also to really quick add Michaela Hoover as Cat Grant, and we just talked about her, okay? We have Miss Tessmacher being played by Sarah Sampaio, okay? So that's great. That's great. We'll get to see Miss Tessmacher again. I'm hoping we get to hear that line, also see it, of course, but hear that line, Miss Tessmacher. I love it. I loved it. I loved all of that, all those different moments in the classic Superman films. I want to say what, Superman 2, maybe Superman 3, but maybe even Superman 4. Maybe. I don't remember 4 too much. I do remember 3 and 2 and 1. So, but yeah, all in all, guys, that is going to be it for this newest Let's Watch / Talk on the trailer that dropped recently for Superman. And I like the outfit. I like the look of a lot of these outfits. Look really good. But let me go back to the first thing I mentioned at the beginning, is that this is a great start for the DCEU, but will it keep it? Will it keep the hype? Yeah, James Gunn does good work. We've seen it with Guardians. We've seen it with, well, multiple things, right? But let's just go ahead and just say right now, for Guardians, great stuff, okay? He did what he did, done. Now he's moving on to new stuff. He's doing Superman. He did Superman, okay? There is that. But what about the future projects? Will he get good directors? No offense to, of course, Marvel with their own directors and recent films. Some have been popping off, some not, okay? So yes, but they've been doing this for years. But this is now moving to DCU, this is a whole reboot, whole rebranding of this new universe. And we have Superman, we have new characters, we have all these new introduced characters being, of course, in this film and building this world from this one film. Going forward, we're going to get more different directors doing other films and other characters and whatnot. I'm just hoping the quality is there with the writing and the storytelling and all that stuff, because I got to say, I think this one's going to kick it out the park for sure. I mean, this is a great start. Yes, it's going to be an awesome launch for the DCU. I get that. But I'm thinking forward. I'm thinking ahead. Maybe it's too early to say too early to even think that far ahead. But I'm thinking Batman, I'm thinking Batman. Like, will we get Batman vs Superman? I don't want that, I'd rather get another Superman film. I mean, heck, if this guy does really well, which it seems like so, give us Superman 2. Come on, guys. Give us Superman 2. We haven't had a Superman sequel. I don't even know. I really don't know. So give us Superman 2. Give us a sequel to this film, please. That'll be really cool. But the reason why I say this, because there was so much potential, so much hype behind Henry Cavill at the start of the DCEU with Man of Steel. Why not continue off of that? Why not build off of that, make a sequel, maybe even a third film? I don't know. Why wouldn't they have done that? Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they? So, what I'm trying to get at is we have David Cornsweet right here. Oh, come on. He's good. He's good. I've been rooting for this guy since 2020 because I saw him in that film, in this show, in the series called Hollywood. If you guys have not checked it out, go ahead and watch it. I think he does a damn good job there. And yes, he's done other projects, but personally for me, I've seen him since that project, that show. And I was just thinking, like, damn, this guy's good. He's a young guy. He's a young rising star. He's going to kick butt. I mean, come on. Look where he is at now. He is Superman, guys. He is our Superman. So props to him. High five. So don't waste potential there. Like, if you have a chance to do the next film, let's say 2 years from now, 3 years from now, do it. Please. Do it. Work on it. Do it. I'm hoping James Gunn does not let us down with this awesome potential of a great Superman or a great set of Superman films, because, guys, another one that hurts. It hurts, guys. It really hurts. Batman. The Batman, guys. The Batman had Robert Pattinson at I don't know what age, 30 something, right? By the time we get the second one, if we do get the second one, he's gonna be older. We got young Batman. He even said it himself. He started out as young Batman, and when he comes back, when he does come back, he's going to be old Batman at that point. So it just doesn't make sense. It won't connect because going from 1 to 2, it's only been a couple months, maybe even a year. So are they really going to push the gap there for his age, because he is gonna look older, guys. He's not getting any younger. So that's what I'm trying to get at with this man right here, Mr. David Cornsworth. I just think he has good potential for playing the role for, I want to say, like the next 5 years for sure. A sequel in the next, if there's no sequel in the next 5 years, they messed up. Please, I mean, look at all the sequels that other Marvel characters have had, because people love them, people like them. We're not going to discuss the quality and also how good each one is, and like one is better than the other. No, the point is there have been sequels for those characters and heroes. So why not have a sequel for this man, for Superman right here? Please, and I'm hoping, crossing fingers, we do get one very soon. Let's say 2 years down the line, we get a sequel. Do we need Justice League, guys? Do we need Justice League? Question mark. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Justice League. I don't think so. I think they should build it. Yes, we have many big bads that could come in, but there's also a lot of heroes, a lot of other villains that they can throw into the mix. We don't need Justice League yet at all. I think just build the world first. Build the world, and then let's say 4 years down the line, 5 years down the line, then tease and get ready for Justice League. That's what I would say. At least a sequel for Superman. So yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts there for Superman. I'm excited for this one. Good job to James Gunn, like I said, and I'm hoping the quality and how good this film does is represented with the next couple set of projects. I know James Gunn and Peter Safran are the head honchos there, and they've lined up the good amount of set of projects, good amount of films / shows and whatnot. Yes, whether if it's animated or if it's live action, it's gonna be good, but we'll see where it goes from there. Again, like I said, depending on the directors and the storytelling and the writing and all that stuff. So we'll see where it goes from that, and who we'll see. I mean, I want to see Batman, so that's gonna happen. He already teased there will be a Batman, because it's gonna be a Batman and Robin type of film. That's gonna be kick-ass. But there's no sight for Superman. There is a Supergirl. That's cool. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and we'll see where the DCU goes from here after next month. That's it, guys. Take care. Stay amazing. I'll see y'all with the next one.